We are live this morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to another Yard Chat this morning, and welcome to everyone that's supporting the platform. Thank you very much. Early today is January 25th. It's a snowstorm in the New York area. It's crazy out there this morning, guys. A lot of things going on out there. But thanks for everyone joining, man. Appreciate everyone that's joined the vibe this morning. Appreciate it. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live, man. We're going to speak about some, usually I would do this show on my, I'm trying to, not trying, promote my other platform, YARDCHAT MMA. I did a live one day yesterday too, man, and it was a good show. Thanks for everyone that's subscribing and to our platform. Thank you very much. But this morning, man, we see what's on the, man, Tank Davis, guys. Oh, Tank Davis, man. You know, it's not a good look right now. It's not a good look for Tank Davis. We have some latest news on Tank. One of boxing great, but according to the paper, I wouldn't say he's like on the run, but he's on the run. Marshall's, said that he's supposed to turn himself in. He haven't, but I'm sure there is some communication back and forth with his lawyer, but we just have to, but what, man, Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of people not speaking about this, but I feel that I need to speak about it to bring some light to it because it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. It's not. It just overall, it's not a good look. It's a negative vibes, and that's why the fight that was supposed to go down with Jake Paul that didn't happen because of Tank domestic violence charges, and he went. We know that Jake Paul went in for Joshua, and we saw what happened. He got knocked out, and man, people, I don't know, man. It's just something in our community. It's just I just don't quite understand why these people with money, they're never contented. They're never contented. They always want more. It doesn't matter if you're in acting, boxing, whatever it is, these people always want more. And now we have himself in a situation where it's not a good look for Tank Davis because according to the paper, he was supposed to turn himself in the news, but he didn't. Now the Marshall Federal, I don't know, man. But I seen that he posts certain things on his page. I don't think he's like I don't know, man, like a fugitive, but they gave him some time to turn himself in, and that didn't happen. But I know there was some talking between his lawyers, but this is after the fact. Now, the federal marshal, Tank have a lot of different houses in Florida. He go from state to state. So I don't know if he's in Florida, but he's not there. But, the longer this go on, it's not a good picture in the light. It's not, And we saw how the year started out, for our community, our people. It's not, but half of these things, is these people choices. They don't understand, man. These people, and it seemed to me, it's the famous and the wealthy are getting caught up in a lot of propaganda because money, money is one of the things that is used, and these people love the money. And when you love the money and think the money make you feel like you're above the law, you start doing some stupid and ridiculous thing. Then guess what? The people that you're going to surround yourself with is yes man. as they say. Yes, people. Yes, yes, Mr. Davis. Yes, 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 yes. Not holding this man no accountability for nothing. Apparently, Tank have some issue with his hand outside the ring. See, that is what people don't want to speak about. People want to speak about, oh, his boxing, this and that. This is not about his boxing. This is about Tank Davis as a person, as an individual. I believe he have a problem keeping his hand to himself. Especially, we saw the allegation, and it's not the first time, he's been in the news from negative foul behavior. He needs some counseling. He needs some intervention. He needs someone that will speak to him and tell him the real truth, that the way you're acting, you're acting dumb, stupid, and you're gonna wind up in trouble. And that's the type of behavior majority of black men have. They don't care. They have a little money in their pocket. They think they start and listen. Let me tell you something. Perfect example now. We saw the Anton, and that's keep coming up. Yes, Anton and Corey Holcomb. That is a trend. It doesn't matter what status you're in. You could be something like what Anton, speak well, have a lot of viewers, sponsors, things going, make a lot of money, wealthy, blah, blah, blah. But anytime you start worshiping that money and putting that money first over God, that gave you the strength to overcome and be successful in your career. But these people turn around, and you know what they do? They turn around and start worshiping the money. Don't you notice the thing with Anton and Corey is all about money? Because why money had to come in the situation? Corey said, oh, I have money paid for this. Anton said, I have money paid for this too. You see what I'm saying? It's all about money and the morals and the principle. These people, they left it at the door. Because with Tank Davis, people don't understand his behavior. He learned this behavior from somewhere. He's seen this behavior or being influenced by something, because no man who are in their right mind going to put their hands on a female, especially if you're a boxer. Because your hands are registered weapons. You know how to punch people. You know how to deliver a punch. You know what you're doing. So this is not a good light for Tank, man. This is a very bad light. Very, 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 very bad light. And is this showing our culture? Is this what's going on with Anton, Corey Holcomb, Gervonta Davis, and all of these so-called black entertainers, athletes, actor, hip-hop artists, whatever lane they in? It seemed to me that our people sacrifice their manhood or livelihood for money. Tank have all the money in the world and have a demon on his back. He have a demon. He cannot keep his hand to himself. That's the problem. And before we come on here and we speak about that, we dance around all the issues in our community and not going to the source. This guy needs some type of counseling or therapy. Or is boxing, we know contact sport is very dangerous. I was on TikTok yesterday, and we had a lady on, and she suffered from PSTD, whatever it is. She was in a war army. She said she have to cope with it. There's a lot of things, people, a lot of things out there that people think that they could do by themselves. They don't need others. This is a perfect example where you have a young man, Tank was only 29, 30 years old, who have a problem, and he need to resolve those problems. Because if you don't resolve those problems, the older he get, those problems going to get him into trouble, and he keep repeating the same thing over and over. What that's telling you, that means it's not registering. Is it because the boxing, the punch in the head, we've seen over the years, all of these athletes, especially MMA, boxing, Muhammad Ali, all of these all of these people that are in contact sport, they suffer trauma in the brain. So they do things, they say things, maybe they don't even recall what they're doing because they have it's brain punch drunk. And to what Tank, I listened to Tank over the years, people. There is a sign of brain damage. Look the way he's speaking, guys. He's stuttering. You know, we all noticed that. That's how Thomas Hearns started out, and look at Thomas Hearns now. Look at Larry Holmes, Riddick Bowe. The only person right now that I could see from that era, Holyfield still, um, Lewis, yeah, still, but the only person that I see that really out in the public a lot is Mike Tyson, and but Mike never took a lot of punishment. That's the big difference, guys. There's a lot of guys now, especially the MMA, man. People, I watched the fight last night, Bobby Pimblin against Justin Gaethje. People, that was a slugfest. How do you think your brain could operate 100% after you've been through wars in the octagon in the boxing ring? How do you think your brain is getting punched? It's unstable. It's shaking all over in your brain, in your head, in your skull. You know what I mean? These are damage what these boxers do, man. And some of them, you know, they act aggressive because there's something when you keep getting punched in the head over the period of years and years. Same thing MMA. And I watch Justin Gaethje too, guys, and I'm going back and forth. It's still an overall sport, boxing, MMA. It's still an overall dangerous sport where I see Justin Gaethje, he's going to have some issues. Steve Babe will have some issues. I'm glad that Lion King, Anthony Simmons retired because he was taking some devastating beating in the octagon. You know who need to retire? Um, Rockland, Luke Rockhold. He need to retire. He got knocked out. So he's damaged goods, man. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. People don't understand what that do to your brain when you're knocked out. Your brain, you lost consciousness. That means the signal to your brain got disconnected. Plain and simple as that. So a lot of boxers now suffer from these, you know, aftermath from their luxurious career and making millions of dollars. But is it worth it? You know what I mean? We watch it because it's called entertainment, but the entertainment at someone expense. Like these guys, Tank Davis, you know what I mean? Guys, can you give the video a like? Please give the video a like, guys. We have couple people in the chat. Can you give the video a like? Appreciate it. Just one like, guys, to engage in the algorithm, you know, and it's just real talk this morning, man. And I'm gonna share a clippings, not a clippings, a voice recorder, and it's telling you how these people, you know, how, you know, Tank is on the run. Not say on the run, people. Not say on the run, but he's on a run because he's supposed to turn himself in, and that didn't happen. So, you know, we're assuming that they're saying that the marshal, you know, is involved now, and I don't know if there's a one. There is, because he was supposed to show up and he did not. So I believe technically there is a warrant. There is a warrant for there is a warrant. You know what I mean? I believe there is a warrant for his arrest. I believe if he get pulled over and the system show, but I don't think Tank right now, you know, will be driving. I don't know what's going on with his lawyer. You know what I mean? I thought that they set up the date, turn himself in, but that didn't happen. So let me share, you know, this clip is from the Breakfast Club, and they, let's hear what they say. You know what I mean? But it's not a good look for Tank Davis right now, guys. And What do you guys think? Leave your comment in the chat. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone that's supporting the podcast this morning. So you know what I mean? We just hold the vibes, man. And I would like to tell everyone that please support my other channel. It's called Yard Chat MMA. I streamed live last night on this podcast. I did an MMA live. The only reason why, I'm streaming, because I have to support my other channel, Yard Chat MMA, until we get 50 subscribers. Right now we at 34. So if we get 50 subscribers, we could go live. And these shows, I could actually go live from Yard Chat MMA. But unfortunately, we didn't met that criteria. We didn't met that goal to reach 3,000 subscribers. So we asking people, on this platform, please, help us out. Go over there. It's called Yard Chat MMA and subscribe. Right now we have 34 subscribers. I think we need what, 16 more? I mean 30, 40. We need like 14 more, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not really good with numbers, but if we get 50 people to come on and join the live and subscribe, you know what I mean? And we could go live on that platform. We need 50 subscribers. Right now we at 34. We at 34, so we 16, we need 16 subscribers. So you know what I mean? And what it is, we could have got the subscribers, I believe, but I didn't want to get subscribers with shorts. Yeah, you can, but I want to get subscribers that through the video, through live, where people will, come in and engage with your live and actually be a part and like and subscribe to your channel instead of just subscribe because you see a shorts and you like it, you subscribe. Those people, they just like shorts. Some of those people don't even come back. So what I'm trying to do is promote my channel, this channel, number one, promote my other channel, Yard Chat MMA, so people know that it's a real channel. Support it. And away from this channel, I want you guys to support it because there's a lot of people on this channel that like MMA or boxing, sports in general. So I made a separate channel just for that because I like MMA, I like boxing. Good morning. What happened to Tank? You know what I mean? Tank, according to the paper, Tank is, I wouldn't say he's on the run, but he was supposed to turn himself in and he didn't because domestic violence, and that's the issue that I have with Tank, man. He needs to get his house in order. Putting your hand. Listen, man, it's more than once I'm hearing this, so there's a problem. You need your breakfast. Oh yeah, not again. Yeah, so according to the Breakfast Club, let me play the article. They according to there was some type of talking, but for some reason that talking stopped, and now they're saying that the marshal, U.S. Marshal, is involved. And when Tank have a house in Florida, but I don't think he's living there. I mean, give the video a like, man. Thank you for coming to the chat. You know what I mean? Please give the video a like. 4 people in the chat. We had a couple people in the chat so far. We just 18 minutes in the live. We need some likes so the video go in the other room, guys. So let me play this article for you guys here. And
so Gervonta Tank Davis. So we've been kind of tracking it a little bit. I know I have been. I've been
press the like button, guys.
Gardens PD almost every day to see if they've arranged
Here's the article
with him turning himself in. And yesterday there were some reports that were circulating that the U.S. Marshals had gotten involved in this situation because he still has not, Gervonta Tank Davis, turned himself in.
Thank you for the like.
I wanted to just clarify that reporting. I reached out, I do it daily to figure out, has he turned himself in? Miami Gardens Police Department couldn't tell me anything, but I did come across a source who told me that, number one, the U.S. Marshals have been involved from the beginning. We played the press conference that they had here when they announced, or had in Miami when they announced the arrest warrant, and they say it in that actual press conference, and that was back on the 14th. But a source did tell me that Gervonta Tank Davis's attorneys they're trying to figure out this whole thing. They're having conversations with Miami Gardens PD, or they were up until a certain point. There was an arrangement. He was supposed to turn himself in. They had figured it out with the attorneys, but it didn't happen. So now they're just waiting on the attorneys to call them to give an update of when it will happen.
Why U.S. Marshals, though? You know what I'm saying? U.S. Marshals get involved when, like, it's a violent or high priority case. Like, why would this be a high priority case?
people, you got to understand, domestic violence is nothing to joke about. It doesn't matter if it's the slightest, least, it's nothing to joke about. It doesn't matter if you are a boxer, a celebrity, or famous person, whatever you are, domestic violence is not permitted. So they had some conversation, but I don't know what's going on, why he didn't turn himself in. But I'll tell you one thing, people will start to get tired of his nonsense. You're not a child. You need to grow up. See, that's the problem with these people. They don't want to take accountability for the action. And that's the reason why, you know, this platform is called YARDCHAT. You are responsible daily. That's what it stands for, people. You are responsible daily. And the year start off with a bang. You're seeing what's going on. You're just seeing the situation with Anton Davis, Anton Daniels, and Corey Holcomb. You know, it's a lot of things going on, man. In our community. Why? And when I look at it and I'm looking at it, I say, you know what? It's all about money. Let's continue to
On the run, like is he not turning himself in and they can't find him?
So I'm gonna give you the exact quote. So I was told police are still actively looking for him and waiting for his attorney to give them a call. And on why the U.S. Marshals are involved is because from what police understand, Gervonta Davis has a home in Florida, but he doesn't live there full time, and they know that he lives other places. And a lot of times, so if it's state to state, U.S. Marshals will get involved in case they have to extradite you to somewhere else. So that's why they were involved from the very beginning, because he has different properties, different places, and they're not for sure where.
But they acting like he's on the run, like he's hiding.
From what I understand is, he was on Instagram yesterday, kind of combating some of these reports, so he ain't hiding too deep,
That's
right?
not asking that. He's very literal, so it's easy to hide.
I think it's just a
technically it makes sense though, because he would be considered a fugitive now.
you know, okay. We speaking about, and you have Angela, what, I don't know her name, Angela Reese or Lee, whatever her name is, on the Breakfast Club. Why must see? That's the problem again. Why every time a woman she have to put she always negative. That's why I don't watch those. I just watch it because I like the commentary that was done on this piece with Gervonta Davis. But why must you throw some negative in there? Oh, you hear what she said? He's hiding. He's small. He's little. He could hide. I mean, what I have to do with this situation? You see, these women. See, that's another topic I got to speak about. There's always this woman got to throw the negative in the fire. Throw more gasoline on the fire. You know what I mean? Have to throw gasoline on the fire. Let's continue this.
Yeah, if he gets pulled over or anything like that.
For fugitive apprehension, I guess. It just sounds crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like he's on the run and they can't find him.
I mean, technically he is on the run.
He is on the run.
Well, not on the run.
He's not on the
turn himself in.
He's on the run.
Turn himself in, but
He's not running.
okay. No.
He's on the run.
Yeah.
He's on the
He was
run.
on live yesterday. What was he saying?
He wasn't on live. He had just posted to an Insta story, just responding to a report. He was mad that people were reporting and having the conversation.
See, if the police, you're working with your attorney, and you know, in the DA, and you're working some type of, because you have, you know, celebrity status, so you get a little better treatment. Okay, they get you all right. Okay, he's gonna turn himself in when, but that didn't happen. So if you didn't turn yourself in, and you know that you're supposed to, it could be a warrant, and now they don't know what state is in, because he's in Florida, because they have to use the U.S. Marshal, because if you in, say because you have a lot of residency, so say he's in Rhode Island, they have to come in, transport him back to Florida. Say he's in Houston, so that's why it's the U.S. Marshal, because they could go from state to state, and wow, whoa, I was gonna say something, but I'm not, because I promised myself, and I promised my wife, I promised my brother. Come on, my brother said that to me before, and he said, you know, I don't think you should be talking about that. Don't, stay away from that. It was just, he said, you know, you're a grown man. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm older than you. I'm just giving you a piece of advice. And I'm going to listen to my brother and I'm going to listen to my wife because what they're saying is 100% true. So I'm not going to touch that subject because I believe when you do speak about that particular topic, and especially, because all our platforms are being monitored. I mean, just being overall monitored by who you use your judgment on that. But all our platform is being, looked upon, and you have to be very careful what you put out there because you are responsible. Like YARDCHAT said, you are responsible daily for what you say, what you do, and accountability. So I don't want to speak about a certain things because I believe it's a waste of time because according to the word of God, and that's what I have to base on the Bible. If anyone disagree, and I always not, I always will make this platform God first. I do commentary, boxing, other things, but my faith is grounded and rooted in the Most High God, and no one will take that away from me because what God delivered me from, but God, no man couldn't do it. So that is my stand on certain topic. I believe as a podcast we have responsibility, but my first responsibility as a minister of the gospel, it's my responsibility to be truthful and be fair and support God righteousness, and that's where I stand. And a lot of things going on in our community, I believe, is spiritual, disobedient. We're not being obedient to the word of God. So when you're not being obedient, you put yourself out of the favor of God. You don't have no covering, and you have covering of the world. Do you think the world going to give you good counseling? No, they're not. The world going to give you counseling to stay trapped in your same nonsense because the world operate on money. The more you stay in misery, the more money people make because you're going to all these therapy and this and that. Everyone is making money. Number one priority right now is money. And uh, yes, sir. Listen. If that is your belief, that is your belief. I will never tell a person what to believe and what to believe. You know what I mean? What are you talking about, man? Listen, don't come on here. I don't want that nonsense over here. Keep it moving. If you come in here and start speaking about people, this and that, I don't want to hear it. I am telling you, if you come in here, do not come in here. Who you say is phony? Who you say is phony? Why you coming? Why you coming in my podcast on my channel, coming and starting trouble? What do you want, man? You here? So why you here? Are you here to spread good vibes or you here to bring negative vibes? Handle it. Handle what? What I'm handling. What? Listen. I don't come on here to fight with no one. So if you whatever part of the bed you wake up this morning, you need to go back. It's your channel. Listen, man. Listen. Listen. I don't entertain people. You know what I mean? Listen. Like I said, this channel is not to. We are not a dictator. I mean, I believe people make choices, and there's consequences. I believe we will be dealt for our consequences. Personally, it's not. It's a personal. Yeah, weekend after week, man. Listen, man. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to not to even apologize, but to reflect on what you're saying. And if you don't, I will put you in timeout. I don't block you because I believe everyone have their opinion to voice. But is it a fact? Is it true? And it's not. So what I'm saying, that's what I thought. Listen, man. I'll keep it as that, man. That's what's wrong with the blacks. What do you mean that's what's wrong with the black? Listen, if you come in here and okay, the type of vibes you came in my platform in with is like, I know who you're working for, and I know if you keep doing the work of God, you're gonna get you know, the trolls that come with it. I missed what the Tank did. Okay. Tank is in trouble right now because Tank have a warrant, and the U.S. Marshal, they are involved. Um, remember, he was supposed to fight Jake, and Jake said no, he's not fighting because he had a domestic violence. Tank have an issue with his hands, and if he don't get this situation resolved, it's not going to end good because it's going to escalate. And yeah, I'm speaking about another. Man, listen, man. Show some respect, man. Show some respect, man. Show some respect. Show some respect, man. And I mean, I understand, you know, this is not that type of channel. You know, and yesterday I was on TikTok, man. TikTok is the same crap. You know, there is some negative vibes on TikTok. And the show end wonderful on a good note because you have people come in the chat, they cursing. See, the difference with YouTube, right? The difference with YouTube, when you have we're gonna have a panel on the 8th, February 8th, 2 p.m. We're gonna have at least 7 to 8 people on our platform, and we're going to speak about mental illness. That's going to be our number one topic, mental illness. And you know, TikTok, you know, it's a different movement from YouTube and TikTok because TikTok, it's like so many, you can invite people on. You could do it on YouTube, you know, but it's different. It's different on TikTok. It's not a good vibe. You have to be very careful on TikTok because a lot of people, you know, oh, I did a show last night about it. Oh my God, I was live last night. I did a live USC. It's on this channel. But thank you for asking. But check this out. Fate, I do have another channel. It's called YARDCHAT MMA. And it's a sport channel where we speak about things like this, but this is more than sport. This is something that I'm going to bring on this platform. But after this video, I will draft it and put it also on that platform on YouTube. It's called YARDCHAT MMA. We have 34 subscribers over there, but unfortunately, we need 50 to go live. Because if I would have 50 subscribers, I would have been bringing this live off of that channel, but I can't go live. So this channel is to support, you know, just support, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just to support. And I don't know who this Caperio is or whatever you put in, you know what I mean? Listen, man, I didn't block you you didn't say anything disrespectful or rude. Once you say something disrespectful or rude, then I will not block you, but I will put you in timeout. You know what I mean? So when you watch a fight last night, Faye, it was a you know what I mean? Man, I was disappointed in the decision with Tug Rose. It was bad decision, and Derek Lewis got knocked out in the second round. Potty Piblin and Justin Gagey. No, we were just speaking about that. These guys take a lot of punishment. Justin Gagey, I could see it. I work in the health field. I could see it that he's gonna have some complication later, guys. And he went on the record and talk about, you know, the pay. You know what I mean? Listen, Justin Gagey had 14 knockouts over his career. You could say one every year or whatever, 14. And the money that he accumulated is less than $1 million. So Dana White said, oh, we're going to up it to $100,000. And even if he won, even if it was at $100,000, it's still not over. It's still not over $1 million. You know what I mean? Boxing is different. They make a lot of money, man. They put their life on, you know, going to ring. They put their life in jeopardy. But UFC, it's a control machine where the profit is going to the machine, not to the fighters that were putting their life on jeopardy. And I'm glad, you know, with the situation with Francis, that is the reason why Francis had to left the UFC, because Francis wanted to bring something better. See, a lot of people, oh, Francis dropped the bag, or Dana White going on the record talking about Francis is not a nice person. You are not a nice person also, Dana. You're not. Dana White is a real demon behind the scene. He's not easy to deal with, guys. What you see, what Dana portrayed, that is, trust me. Now they have a deal with Paramount. The fighter is still suffering. Justin Gaethje. You know, it's sad. Justin Gaethje said over this course of the year, I don't even think Justin Gaethje got $1 million a fight. I don't think so. Sad. You know, and it seemed to me Justin Gaethje will have some issue in the future, the way he's speaking. Holloway also, we have some issues. Steve Miocic. You see them guys. DJ Penn. Chuck Liddell. Too much hit, man. You know, when you hit your brain so much, that the part of your brain that's supposed to have composure and control, it's like it's gone. It's like that part of the brain is damaged, and you're not getting the signal like how you used to, because your brain cells die, guys. You know, you get punched in the head. Oh, and another thing, concussion, guys. These guys suffer concussion every time, like in training, or even going in the ring, in the octagon or boxing, they have concussion. If you've been punched in the head over a period of an hour or more, half an hour or more, because you know when you go in the octagon and you have a five minutes fight, 5-round fight, which is 5 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. And it's not really say 25 minutes, because in between that you have breaks. And in between that, or it could be like a low kick, you still, it's a constantly damage to your brain, man. You're getting elbows, you're getting knee in your head, you're getting punched, everything is being damaged to your head. And eventually that will catch up to you. And when it catch up to these fighters, it's when they start getting older. You could see it. Even now, presently now, Justin Gaethje don't need to be taken. He need to retire. He don't need no more punishment. Max Holloway, they don't need that, people. That's why Mike Tyson right now, he's healthy, because he did not take a lot of punishment. Your guys seen Riddick Bowe? Do you see Razor Ramon? Razor Ruddock? Do you guys see Lennox Lewis? You know what I mean? But it seemed like Lennox, I don't know, man. These guys have reaction delay, man, because their brain, punch drunk. Their brain took a lot of punishment over there, either in the octagon or out of the octagon. And it's not an easy job, man. It's not an easy job. What do you know about the UFC? What do you know about you? That fight card was, listen, man, Derek Lewis is 41 years old. I don't think Derek Lewis just, right now, probably going to be on the Washington card, but I think, Washington, D.C., but I think that's going to be his last fight. Derek Lewis is 41 years old, man. Did a lot of things, he accomplished a lot of things. Also, Derek Lewis didn't take a lot of punishment, but now he's getting older and his body can't really operate like it used to. Now he's getting knocked out. That's not good. You have these guys, the John Jones, they don't take a lot of punishment, man. They didn't. The Francis, they didn't take a lot of punishment in their career. I know he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua, but he never got knocked out like in the octagon. He went to boxing and did that. So Francis, body-wise and brain-wise, and he's not doing this for a long time, even over 10 years, but he started in his mid-20s. So he's not like some of these guys doing this since they're 13, 14 years old, training, body. Usman legs, his knees, they're gone, they're shot. He said there was certain times that he got to come down the stairs backwards. That's one of the punishment. I wouldn't say punishment. That is one of the consequences when you decide to go in boxing or MMA. You are saying that you are okay because you expect these things to happen So you prepare yourself for it, and that there's a strong possibility you could get killed. Oh, Adrian Bone, waste of time. Listen, Gervonta Davis, have an issue. He have an issue that he have to deal with, and you have an issue with domestic violence. This is not the first time, this is coming up. He needs some help. And I don't know, right now, he do have a warrant. He was supposed to turn himself in, he didn't. So he officially, U.S. Marshals, they go from state to state. Wow. He need help, man. He need help. He need help. He needs some type of intervention. I don't know about the people around him, but when you have people around you who are yes men, that yes you to death, that will not confront you with the truth because of your status and your money, because they want to keep the bag going and say, these people are doing more damage. They're not your friend. And some of these sport athletes need to realize that if you have people around you and supposed to be looking out for your own interests, but those people supposed to pull you up and check you. Say, listen, man, I don't like that. What are you doing? No one checked them. If someone would have checked them, see, that's just very important when you become a sport athlete or famous, and you start out with the same people, and you stay grounded. You tell those people, listen, man, if you see me getting out of hand or this is making my head big, you need to bust that bubble and slap me and say, come back to earth, because you're going to play. And I believe over the years, what happened with Gervonta Davis, people who surround himself with, yes, man, because they want the bag. And instead of them being this man real friend and say, listen, man, I'm looking out for you, and confront and say, listen, what you're doing is wrong. Everyone turn and look the other way and say, oh, that's his issue. That's his problem. Or I'm just here for the bag. I'm not getting his personal life. See, you see, that you are your brother keeper. You're supposed to love your brother. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. But if you don't love yourself, you cannot show that affection and love towards others. And I believe Gervonta had some issue that he needs to go tackle. He needs to go tackle these issues one-on-one. Because the issue he's having, God has to intercede, and he has to be real with himself. He has to be 100% real with himself. Why you think that you feel that you need to put your hand in someone else? You're not in a boxing ring. I'm not a boxer. You don't have the right to put your hand on me or whatever it is. So he needs to take care of that problem before he even trying to go box. Okay? A lot of people overlooking this. Let's keep it real, black people. Keep it real. Gervonta Davis have a problem. He need to go handle it. And the people around him are not being 100% organic around. They're being fake because of the money. Listen, tell you something. Fake people who fake around you not going to tell you the truth because they worrying about themselves. They want to keep everything cool because they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to rock it. They want to keep everything, even though they know the boat should be rocking and telling these people the truth, but they would turn the other way and look, it's good. And now look, he should fire every person around him who consider a part of his camp. Fire everyone. And get people who are around him who are not afraid to tell him, bro, you need to stop the crap. What happened to the real talk? What happened to that putting these people on blast? You need to stop because where you're going is wrong. See, nobody's holding these people accountable. And I keep saying it, the worst nightmare for black people is that word accountability. Do you see the rhetoric and the propaganda? You have people who project themselves on people through social media. Anton and Corey, who can project themselves on people, but there's two different America. That's you have one black, ignorant, one culture who have a street mentality that represent Holcomb. And you have Anton, who's supposed to be the corporate America, but is living a double life. When I say double life, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about he's living a double life according to the Bible. He's a hypocrite. Hypocrite. And one of the things in our community in black people is the churches, because these people, because they go to church every Sunday, like Anton said, I'll go to church on Sunday. I don't care what you do on Sunday. What reflect is that you are not a true believer of Christ. It's saying that you are a hypocrite. You speak, but you do something different. They both are hypocrites. You don't tell the next man that you sucking, and you don't tell the next man that you kissing. You're both are wrong. And Anton trying to put himself in a good light. No, you're wrong. You are 100% wrong. And I would listen. See, this podcast is so different, man. This podcast is so different because I keep it real. I keep it 100% real. I don't look at big words and trying to come on here, oh, this and that, trying to pretend. Half of these podcasts on YouTube, they're all fake. They're not real. What they project is not real. They have these nice studios and everything because they're getting sponsored. They compromise. They compromise the truth within themselves. And I do like Anton. He do have some good content, but I believe that he's full of crap. And he need to man up because you are not 100% perfect. We are all short. We all come short of the glory of God, Anton. So don't sit here and criticize, because soon as you got off this man's show, you was the first one on your platform, blah, blah. I'm going to make $1 million off this man. Look, see, money mentality. And that is why that he's being blinded, because the money blind him from seeing the truth. This man think he didn't do nothing wrong. But you went in a man's show talking about, we can go in the back right now. That's not how a child of God is supposed to act. So don't use that word, but you're a Christian. And Holcomb, don't use that word, but you're a soldier of God. Soldier of what? Soldier of the devil, of Beelzebub. Because you do not speak about a man, daughter, and wife. That's off limits. That is showing you the morals of where the state of black people lie right now. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's nasty. It's devilish. It's wicked. It's in it. We are one of the most disgusting people on this planet. And I keep it real. And I'm black and I'm saying it. We are wicked. We are wicked. We would speak about our people bad and this and that. But when it comes down to racism, we want to blame the white people and look how we treat ourselves. We can't even treat ourselves with morals and dignity and respect for each other. But we're going to blame white supremacy, which is a bunch of crap. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. You have all of these podcasts that come on this show and they're talking and they're all telling a bunch, they regurgitate the same crap. How many times are you going to see Holcomb? How many times are you going to do reaction video? Oh, it's getting worse now. Oh, these two. How many times we are going to do this video on this show and not having no type of solution? Just problem on top of problem. Oh, it's getting worse now. Corey like a big, stupid, just dumb. You don't have no sense, just spiritually illiterate. These people are spiritually illiterate, walking around, you prancing around in a gorilla suit. What is that doing to you? And then you have people on the opposite culture looking at us and look at them idiots. They're doing their job ourselves. We don't need to prison them. They're prison themselves. Our mind mentality is devilish and wicked. Because a nation that turn away from God is like you work in witchcraft. That's what the Bible says. The behavior in our community is unacceptable, especially the men. Especially the men, because the men are not taking accountability. I fall in that too. We all fall short of that, but I am telling you, I have to do something different on this podcast. I have to do something different. I am not going to follow under the trend of all of these Anton Davis, all of these people, they're all following the same trend, chasing the bag, the world. They're chasing the bag, the world. The world represent what? Money represent the world, people. There is nothing in the Bible speak about money to take you to be with God. Who brought that money? Oh, yeah, it's well, man. I'm good, man. Thank you for coming, man, guys. Thank you for the 7 likes, man. Thank you for the people that's following this platform, because we're going in an area on this platform that a lot of people not going to like it, but it's going to be the truth. And I believe that's why, I do mess with TikTok, but I do not want to get my podcast out there off TikTok. No, it's going to be here on YouTube. This is our main base. I am not saying, I cannot put video on TikTok, which I do, or video on Instagram, but I believe this is our home base, and this is where our word going to have impact on a lot of people through YouTube. You understand? It's just to give people the truth where the church is not doing their job. And especially I cannot speak for the Caucasian. I cannot speak for anyone for Albania. I cannot speak for no other culture but mine. Or the information that I have or I seek. But all I know is that when it comes down to our black people in our culture, one of the biggest disappointment what I see, that we do not worship the true and living God no more. We are worshiping vanity. It shows. And one of the thing is, especially when it comes down to our community, we will treat everyone else with respect and dignity. But when it comes down to our own, there is a spirit of envy, malice, revenge. Oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to set you up. It's just a spirit of just destroy each other. Any mean necessary. How can a nation say that they want better when the people are saying we don't want better? We like the way it is. We like people who dictate to us what to do. We don't set no trend. For all of our trend, people steal our trend because we don't have no type of copyright to it. That's how it is. We will start something, and instead of we keep it for ourselves so we could be uplifting and positive, we sell it to the nearest bidder for what? For money. Money. Right now, Gervonta Davis, I don't know if he's on a run, but right now he's not in Florida. U.S. Federal Marshal, he's on that list. They're looking for him. This is not the first time Tank Davis been in the news, man. And it's not going to be the last if you don't get his parade straight. That's how it is. Got to get your parade straight, guys. And I have nothing to say about him, man. I have nothing to say, guys. All I know is that we as a black community, we can't continue like this. Something got to give. Something have to give, because too many of us. Then you have Bootsy. Miss these people, man. But what I understand is this, that people compromise their morals for money. There it is now. Tank is very talented when it comes to the boxing. Very talented. But sometimes, we as people use our gift for the wrong things and at the wrong time. Tank have a gift for boxing, yes. Where he's supposed to exercise that gift in the ring. But he's not doing it. He's exercising and putting his hand, because domestic violence more than once, he have an issue with self-control. Discipline. One of the things is that people will look from outside and say, well, this man is boxing, he's supposed to be disciplined. But outside the ring, you don't have no discipline. Like Mike Tyson, no discipline. Remember Mike Tyson said it, I didn't have no discipline. So it's the people who he surround himself with project how he feels or what's going on now in his life. Because no one was there to say, listen, man, no, nah. Tyson said it. Tyson said when Castamano died, there was no one there. There was no one there. Same to Tank. Have all the money in the world, but he's miserable. He's going down a hole that if he don't close it, it's going to get deeper and deeper. Because guess what? His money will start to disintegrate. Because you think lawyers are free? You think settle is free? So he have a lot of things to make changes for this year. This is a warning shot. Take heed. Take heed. If you don't change your behavior and the people you socialize and hang around with, if you don't stop, you're going to get put in jail for you to reflect on your attitude and actions. So shot fired, or you're going to take heed, Gervonta Davis, because apparently everyone you surround yourself with are not telling you the God honest truth. It's you need to change. The world's not going to change. You need to change. And if you don't change, God help you, because let me tell you something. It's not going to get any better from here. You have a decision to make. Do you want to satisfy money or satisfy your soul? You know what I mean? I tell people this is the year of decision. We are in the land, in the valley of decision, what to do. Who will be your Lord and Savior and Master? Who are you going to serve? We know who he's serving. So he listen, man, I am not saying that I'm perfect. I don't come on here and say, oh, I'm perfect, but I know I've been through the ringer and I know what I'm talking about. Man, leave Tank alone. Leave Tank alone. Man, leave Tank alone. Why should we leave Tank alone? So you think it's fair? Oh, we're going to leave him alone. He's putting his hand on female, whatever it is, domestic violence, more than one. So leave him alone. You see, this is a propaganda and charade in our community. Turn and look the other way. And when this man finds, oh, he getting 10 years in jail, what happened? Oh, it's unfair. He shouldn't be. No, it's building up. Then you have the nerve to come in here, leave Tank alone. Leave Tank alone for what? In his misery and seeing this man going down a dark path and everyone seeing it coming, but leave him alone. See, we are a brother keeper. And if this happened in any other ethnic background, people will come and say, listen, what you're doing is wrong. But we support the wickedness and badness and said it's good. Who we fooling, man? Then we want to go cry racism. Yo, running behind Al Sharpton, but no peace, no justice. Yeah, no peace, no justice for his bank account. Then you just know. Can't make these up. Cannot make these stories up. Okay. We have this guy, Paul, supposed to be the new I didn't even know they were still in power. Or still exist. I didn't even know there was a new Black Panther. I didn't even know. So what happened to the old? Getting somewhere. Then you have, oops, sorry, wrong picture. Then you have, I don't know where the hell she been at for these years. See, that's what I'm saying. Black people, we do things secretly behind doors. Okay, secretly. Okay, this is. Oh man. Okay. Oops. This is some of the original Black Panthers. Original Black Panthers. Original Black Panthers, right? Yeah, the original Black Panther. This lady here on the this lady here, let me get myself out of the picture. Okay. That's P. Newton, whatever it is. She said that's her father. So she came on Instagram and started to come down on this guy, say he's a fake Black Panther. I'm going to go to the court. I'm going to stop your action. Okay. All right. Apparently, when you go to AI or Google check, because I do the deep dive, this guy says he's a new Black Panther Party. He has his license. He has people so out there. He's out there. Let me tell you how the devil's a liar. It's all about money. So you have this lady said, "Oh, how dare you trying to come with my father's name and this and that, because it was a two brothers. You know, I think that the Black Panther. So neither dare here, whatever it is, but come up to the present day. I have questions. See, that's why these Black people. It's a scheme. You have to be careful. You have to be careful and watch these people what they do. Okay. So now the old Black Panther party, right, is inactive because they're not doing nothing. Now this person came out and doing something, you could say positive for the community, blah 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 blah. The real Black Panther people start coming out the woodwork, say, "Oh no, you're a fraud, you're this that we don't support migrate, this and that. Oh, how dare you trying to live off my father's name, you're fake, I'm going to the court," all of that. My question is, where are the original Black Party? Why they are not making themselves known to the Black community if they're doing something positive? You see what I'm saying? So it's all a sham. So now you're going to spend time, go fight against someone who's trying to do, won't you come together and work? You see how it is? There is no togetherness in the Black community because guess what? Everyone wants the light. So this lady here, I'm going to call a spade, and I'm going to call a spade. She's full of crap. She's full of nonsense. She's full of crap. Propaganda. Nonsense. She's full of it. So my question is, Where were the Black Panthers when Rodney King? Where was the Black Panther where Eric Garner? Where was the Black Corner when George Ford, whatever that these people name are, whatever, you know, where are they? Let me tell you something. Oh boy, may I tell you this, may I tell you this, may I tell you this. All right. In the Jewish community, let me tell you, in the Muslim, let me tell you the big separation right now. Black people, we are so proud, think we're better than people that we fool. The devil's lying to us. Lying to us. Hear this now. In other culture, you have one representative for the people. They meet with the people. They talk with the people in the community. They know the interests of the people and the priority of the people and the importance, message, what the people want to get out. So these people, okay, they go, so okay now. Then you have that one representative. Not 10 or 15 different organizations going for the same thing. So hear this now. Black people are stupid and idiots. Instead of they coming together and go for that one big pot, everyone formed their organization because they want to jump in the pot and get their share. Instead of working together, pulling your resource together and unify, you get more done. That's the reason why you have other people that come to this country, the Chinese, the Indians, the Asian, that cover, when I say Asian or Asian ethnic background, the Europeans, they come here because what? They will support each other. United we stand, divided we fall. They will come together and represent the people to the council. So when they get the pot, everyone get the pot. Because that pot is for you. So when you go and want to be different from everybody else, oh, you're getting a piece of the pot, but you're not getting the whole. You get here. Because that pot going to divide out to everybody that come there, so that it's going to seem like no one is getting anything from the pot because everyone is going individual instead of collectively. We are the only nation on this planet want to do things solo, dolo. We don't want to work together. Even if you work together with your black people, they have an agenda. And that is why I'm very careful. And I'm going to say this now. I'm very careful who I socialize with, especially online. If you reach out to me, you have to share my agenda. Because my algorithm do not support your agenda, which is your people. YARDCHAT have his people agenda on this platform, on this algorithm that appreciate what I'm saying with the word of God, that relate to society in real life. That's what I do. So if you want to share this vibe is open to every person that want to come on here. I invite religious people, pastors. I invite a lot of people, but a lot of people back down because what? Because they are not right. I'm not saying this channel is big, but we do get views. I'm not saying this channel, I'm not making the money from YouTube. We are monetized, but we just monetized. For the last going on a month, almost going on the first week or 3 weeks. The end of this month, we'll be monetized for a month. And I don't think this channel is here by coincidence. I think it's divine placed by God. And anyone that want to share this platform must be a believer of the living and true God. Don't come in here, oh, I believe in this. I don't care what you believe in. If you don't believe something outside of you, because I'm going to try everyone's spirit, if you are the spirit of God or not. You could play your games, you could fool, you could have your own agenda. You could have your own agenda, but I am telling you, this agenda on this platform is a different agenda from everyone else because the way I come across with the message. And the word of God says you have to be smart. You have to be wise these days. So that is where this platform is going. I do not discriminate. I don't care if you have an eye growing on your neck. You do something out of the ordinary, out of God, I'm going to say it because guess what? I need to speak the truth. My people perish for the lack of knowledge, and our people, we are perishing because we think we know everything and we don't. We want to do things our way and it's not working. Listen. Okay. People gonna say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, yeah." In marriage, listen, marriage is not easy. I'm not gonna quit. Yeah, people have ups and downs in marriage, but things you remember why. And I remind myself that every day. I remind myself, I might not show it, but I remind myself every day. So you know why? It's the love. It's the love. So keep me humble. Despite of everything going on in life, that keep me humble. So you know what? The love. So now you have a lot of podcasters speaking about all type of gender, a lot of boxers in trouble, man. They're not telling you. Gervonta, I'm you need help, man. You need help. He need help. It doesn't matter all this money you have in the world. He's unhappy. He's miserable. He need help. He need people who surround him, will give him good advice, tell him what he's doing is wrong. Don't be afraid. Listen, if you're afraid to tell your friend that what they're doing is wrong, he's not your friend. Because if you see your friend going down a dark alley and you could avoid it, you're going to tell him. You're going to warn him. If you know for a fact something's behind that door, so listen, I seen it. Do not go in there. Don't go in there. But if they choose to go in there, that's on them. Right now, Gervonta is so hard-headed that I don't know who he's hanging around with, but the people who he's hanging around with, bad news. Bad news. He needs to get rid of them. He needs to reevaluate his situation. So you have these people now, like I said, the Black Panther running around saying that he's not the real leader of the Black Panther, but according to the research I did, he's a new Black Panther party. So you're going, all of your people that coming against this man, oh, he's not, what are you doing? I didn't even know this lady Newton coming out, oh yeah, this and that. Big grown lady like you, all of a sudden you want to come, oh, I'm taking the court, shutting it down. Shut what down? What did you do? What do you do? What are your people doing? Nothing. You see, these people who want to be argumentative and combative to the situation, they're not doing nothing. They're living off the fame of their dead people. Guys, I thank everyone for coming in, man.
So Gervonta Tank Davis. So we've been kind of tracking it a little bit. I know
yes.
I've been checking it with Miami Gardens PD almost every day to see if they've arranged anything with him turning himself in. And yesterday there were some reports that were circulating that the U.S. Marshals had gotten involved in this situation because he still has not, Gervonta Tank Davis, turned himself in. And I wanted to just clarify that reporting. I reached out, I do it daily to figure out, has he turned himself in? Miami Gardens Police Department couldn't tell me anything, but I did come across a source who told me that, number one, the U.S. Marshals have been involved from the beginning. We played the press conference that they had here when they announced, or had in Miami when they announced the arrest warrant, and they say it in that actual press conference, and that was back on the 14th. But
good morning.
A source did tell me that Gervonta Tank Davis's
I don't know, you tell me.
they're trying to figure out this whole thing. They're having conversations with Miami Gardens PD, or they were up until a certain point. There was an arrangement. He was supposed to turn himself in. They figured it out with the attorneys, but it didn't happen. So now they're just waiting on the attorneys to call them
You
to
tell me,
get
man.
an update of when it will happen.
Why
Is he
U.S.
on the
Marshals though? You know what I'm saying? U.S. Marshals get involved when like it's a
Extra.
violent or high priority case. Like why would this be a high priority
So
case?
from what I'm
And is he on the run? Like, is he not turning himself in and they can't find him?
So I'm gonna give you the exact quote. So I was told police are still actively looking for him and waiting for his attorney to give them a call. And on why the U.S. Marshals are involved is because from what police understand, Gervonta Tank Davis has a home in Florida, but he doesn't live there full time, and they know that he lives other places. And a lot of times, so if it's state to state, U.S. Marshals will get involved in case they have to extradite you to somewhere else. So that's why they were involved from the very beginning, because he has different properties, different places, and they're not for sure where.
But they acting like he's on the run, like he's hiding.
From what I understand is, he was on Instagram yesterday, kind of combating some of these reports, so he ain't hiding too deep,
His
right?
little ass can hide. He's very little though, so it's easy to hide.
I think it's just a take.
Technically, it makes sense though, because I mean, he would be considered a fugitive now.
Yeah, if he gets
And so
pulled
U.S.
over
Marshals
or
do get
anything like
involved
that.
for fugitive apprehension, I guess. It just sounds crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like he's on the run and they can't find him.
I mean, technically, he is on the run right now.
Well, not on the run.
He's
He
not
has
on
to turn
the
himself
run.
in. He's
Yeah,
not
he has to
running.
turn himself in, but
He's not running.
okay, no, yeah, listen.
When he was on live yesterday, what was he saying?
He wasn't on live. He had just posted to an Insta story, just responding to a report. He was mad that people were reporting and having the conversation.
Well, that's the latest on Gervonta Tank Davis. Get out of the man. Listen. That's the situation right now going on, and I don't want to speak about that. I'm just making a point that our people, instead of they work together, they will pull each other down. Where are the original Black Panther? Why they not making themselves known to the public? Why are they hiding? So when somebody else come out and say they are the newly formed Black Panther, which is this man is, they upset because he's doing your job. Why you didn't pass the baton to other people that support your cause and work together? Because I know your guys get older now, but still be a mentor to these people. But when someone come along and take your idea and run with it and make it more better, now they want to come out the woodwork, they're going to court, this and that. See, this is the thing that with Black people. They don't want anything good. They don't. We don't want anything good. If it's negative, if someone coming on social media talking a whole bunch of negative stuff, we watch it. Females cooking, half naked, twerking, we watch it. But soon as when somebody come on and check it, nobody want to watch it. Everybody's mad at that person. Why? Because of the truth. So it's the same thing now. This man it doesn't matter if he's Spanish or Puerto Rican. He said, listen, I believe in the Black Party. I'm going to make it right. This man, he could carry weapons. He did everything by the book. So here's the new form of Black Panther. Those people who are coming out the woodwork are haters. Haters, because they feel this man is coming to take their shine. But why you didn't make yourself relevant to the Black community all of these years? Where's the Black Panther? Where are they? But now you want to come out, everybody's coming out, now all the old Black Panthers in their 60s and 70s coming out now talking crap. Why your guys not active in the community as you once were? Why you're not active now? And when someone come out and making themselves, I'm the new form Black Party Panther, now they want to get upset. Now they want to talk about, we're going to take people to court. Take people to court. You see, instead of we work together, we want to make a point and make a mockery of each other to state your point. And at the end of the day, very combative, not working together. And the state of the Black community remain the same because these people, all they worry about is the bag. Bag chasers. All right. Thanks everyone for joining me this morning, man. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it very much. I appreciate everyone that joining. You know what I mean? State of the Black community. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And unfortunately, this is our state of our people. It is what it is, man. And I don't know who we fooling, but you know what I mean, Tank Davis, he needs to do better than that. He really needs to do better than that, man. And it's sad. It's sad when you have people who say that, they want to do the right thing, and when you look behind the scene, are they? Are they? Whoa, thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 9 likes, guys. You should get 10 likes. Appreciate it. So, man, he look Puerto Rican. How he's Black Panther? I don't know. You asked that question. You got to ask yourself that question. I don't know. But that is not the stand what I'm trying to take here. What I'm saying here, he ain't no Black Panther. I'm from Oakland, no real Black Panther. He ain't. Listen. So what is he do? What is he doing then? I'm not. I don't know him. I don't know him. But I'm saying, what is he doing? You say you're from Oakland, but hear this now. He's doing something. He's doing. Listen. He from what I'm saying, he's like, oh, we got to stick together, this and that. But what I'm saying is, for all those old Black Panther, where are they? Coming out the woodwork now. Why? Because it's time for them to get recognition. Now, they know, Black people know exactly what they're doing. Now people they're gonna get interviews. They're gonna charge people for interviews. They're gonna make money off of these things because people want to know what happened to the Black Panther. So all these people who from the original Black Panther, where are they? Why are they not being relevant? When someone come out the ordinary and say, yeah, doing this now, they wanna. What he's doing is lying to the people. How you mean he's lying to the people? How he's lying to the people? What he's saying? What he's doing? What he's doing? Do you have facts? See, that's the thing, man. You come on here and you're accusing this man. What is he doing? Because on TV they have their pew pew. They stand their ground. He misquote Hugh Pew Newton. So where are the original Black Panthers? Where are you one of them? Where's the original? Why did Black Panthers not make their voice heard? Why they not making a difference in Black community? Where are they? Where are they? Tell me, where are they? But as soon as this man came out, you seen his daughter and another guy came out talking about who this and that. So why all of a sudden you're coming out the woodwork? So why you stay dominant so many years? Is it because you're getting money? Is it because you're getting these free organization money from the government? Is money? What is it? Why you're not coming out and support these people who are on the cause? Why you're not working together? Why you can't sit down, call a meeting, say, listen, man, we all support the same cause. How are we going to work together? But instead of them working together, they come out and bash you. Oh, here she coming on cursing like whatever she's saying is irrelevant. Please, you come here cursing it and like, oh yeah, I'm taking your court, bitches, I'm doing this. That don't mean nothing. Go sit down. Cause you sat on your butt for all these years, and when somebody coming out trying to make a difference in the community, now all of a sudden all of these Black Panthers want to come out and say something. What move they making? What move? Tell me what move. Don't tell me they're around the nation. Show me proof. What are they doing? Don't sit here and come on here, the Black Panthers over the nation. What are they doing? So why Black people are not better? It's not Black people. It's the individual mind, what they want to do. Black people are making some wicked and disgusting choice because they are not serving God. They're serving the money. That's what it is. Be honest. Come on now. Come on now. Real talk. Real talk. So don't sit here and talk about, oh, he's a fake Panther. He's not even Black. He's Spanish. That has nothing to do with it. He's standing for a cause on a reason. Why you're not supporting him? If he's standing on the same cause that your guys support back then, why you're not supporting it? Because your guy's not in the light. Somebody is getting the light. So now she's talking about she's going to take him to court and put a stop to this. So who you working for? You're not working for truth. You're working for the devil. You're working for the liar. You're working for the devil. He's a father of lies. That's who you're working for. Black people hate to see when people successful, especially. Listen, I could speak loud because I'm going through that now. Black people do, especially when you have a podcast. The first thing, how much I'm getting paid. They worry about money. My channel's not even generate money yet for you to pay you to come on. So we're trying to get a team to work together, but they don't want to work together. But we finally got a team together. It's not about the money. How much I'm getting paid. I'm working your channel, right? How much I'm getting paid. That's the first thing come to mind is money. You see, a person who is money hunger, you could see their mentality. They're not going to go nowhere because guess what? If someone come and give them a better offer, they will betray you for their money. And that's what happened to Judas. Judas betrayed Christ for money. We ain't talking about money, but what? Don't money to run these organizations? Where they getting the money from? Or they self-sufficient, which is a lie. It's not true. Where they get the money from? Show me the proof. Add me, I will tell you. Listen, I didn't go live together with anyone today. I went live by myself. Okay, all right. So, do you want to arrange? Listen, you know my email is yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Listen. Every time someone uses food stamp is because of the Black Panther. Food stamp is a damn, it's a trap. It's supposed to be a temporary solution to a problem that you need to resolve and solve. Then you have Section 8. Listen, I'm not saying that you cannot get it. I know people who's on this program. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, why are you going to rely on a system to give you something that you could pull together as a nation to do? And you're not going to hold over your head. Nobody, you're not going to look over your shoulder. So this is the problem. Yeah, food stamp. Okay, all right. That's what Black Panther did, right? Food stamp, food stamp, food stamp. Okay, all right. Food. Okay, food. People betraying people over food. People calling people over food. See, the thing with Black people is this: accountability. We hate that word. We run from that word. We don't like that word accountability. Food stamp help people every day. Okay, let me give you a rude awakening. Drew, I used to work in Manhattan, HRA, in filing years ago. It was like a summer job, something like that. Okay, food stamp. Okay, hear this now. When I look at the names, and hear what I say again. When I look at the names, I can tell the ethnic background of these people. Who's Russian? Who? Yes. We need housing. Housing, not projects. When you put people in projects, you can control them. You control when they take out their garbage. You control every damn thing. You see, those Charles Wrangler, Jesse Jackson, and Al Sharpton, those people are betrayal because they betrayed their own people. They never passed the baton. Their kids are successful, graduate, but they never pass the baton to other generation. The education, they never did. They were selfish and wicked. Those people did things for their own sole purpose gain. I'm not switching the topic. It's all the same thing. So you mean to tell me, in the Jewish community, do you think they have all these organizations? They do, but one representative. One. We have so many different organizations. And we're all aiming for the right cause. But instead of we putting our energy together, everyone want the bling bling and the light. You know, you need to wake up, man. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up, people. You need to wake up. And to even, and it, listen. Black people need to make better choices. See, we don't want it. See, when we speak this thing, nobody want to hear it. Black people need to make better choices. There are a lot of single household mother out there. Women need to be more accountability. Women need to stop laying down with every man they see because they operate in emotion and feeling. So they get pregnant. You think the man going to be them? No. You want a man to stick around who is a booty call. Do that make any sense? Come on, wise up. You see, the biggest lie that the enemy told us is not to believe there is a God. Because when you don't believe in a God, what do you believe in? If you don't believe in God, who do you believe in? And that's the problem in our community. We do not believe in God no more. All we believe is the money God, the BBL God, the fake eyelashes, the fake boobs. Everything is fake. Not real. We got our parody all screwed up and think our parody based in or on materialistic things instead of spiritual value and morals. Ooh, we don't like that. You know, we was on TikTok last night, and the first half of the show, we had people who were believing God but not believers, cursing, carrying on, saying all type of things, and I'm like, you're not being real. You're not being real. All they're doing is bashing. Then the second half of the show, you have these beautiful, intelligent, speaking the truth on both party, wisdom, and those females that was in the chat that was there, they left because they couldn't take the truth. Don't you notice on TikTok, the females who are pushing the propaganda to stick together and the females who are pushing God righteous agenda, they get ridiculed. Nobody watch them. But people were quick to go watch the BBLs, the twerking, cooking. You twerking, you cooking chicken, and you got on underwear and your bra. Your whole goods is showing and you're twerking. It's not for the food, it's for you. And a lot of females are selling themselves on social media and they don't even know it. Anyone that's going to find a wife on social media is a fool. Is a fool. Because social media is all about being a hypocrite. It's not being real. These people, Poppy Show, they put out like they're doing this and they're not. A lot of these content creators on YouTube, their lifestyle is not up to it, guys. They're telling a fib. It's a lie. They put on their best suit when they come on camera. How can people follow? 22,000 people were in Corey Holcomb when he's making fun of next man's daughter and disrespecting next man's daughter. 22,000 demons in his platform watching. Controlling those people manipulatively. Yeah. Too many cyber security employee replay. Listen. Everyone on social media regurgitate the same thing. Don't you notice all these content creators down on Anton and Brett and Corey Holcomb right now. That's the main topic. Everybody have their own opinion, but not coming with the word of God. Because these two are hypocrites and liars. Anton and Corey, they're hypocrites and liars. Anton said he's a Christian. Was that a Christ-like behavior and attitude? No. Corey said he's a soldier of God. Is that a righteousness of God? No. And these people have impact on people because they have masses of people. But I'm just one podcaster that's speaking the truth. And when I speak the truth, you have people come on here, want to bash me, but I don't care. I don't care. This is my platform, and YouTube is allowing me to come on here and say my piece, and people like what I'm saying because there's 11 people in this chat that said, YARDCHAT, I like what you're saying. 11 likes. I like what you're saying, YARDCHAT. It's true. Until, you see, I come to the understanding that Ephesians 5, until we all come to the unification of one faith. The reason why the enemy is beating us because we are not together. And the people who are supposed to be on a watchtower for God, supposed to be warning God, compromise. So we are left to defend ourselves. But what happened now? It's the woman in our community that the enemy is using, just like the days of old, nothing new. And these women have this idea that everything they bring to the table is something good. And women think just because they have something between their legs, that's what men want. Yeah, it's good to have, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Black women just don't get it, that the value of themselves is more value than what the materialistic things that they will gain. You put on fake eyelashes, you do BBLs, you mess up your ribs, you mess up your butt, you mess up your breasts, you mess up your inside for what? For vanity. And when these people get old, they look disgusting. Look at little Kim. Oh my God. Her body is dropping, guys. Carly B, her butt is like way down her people. It's disgusting. Women are giving the impression, the wrong impression. You have women come on national TV taking pictures of men in bed and post it and say he owed me $15,000. That is prostitution. That's the problem. The enemy is using our woman against the man in the black community. I can't speak for nobody else. In the black community, the enemy is using the woman to cause a distraction, to keep the man from his leadership role. The distraction. No man on this planet want to see a woman with BBL and all that crap. Nobody want that. Men don't want that. If you ask men, they're going to say, no, it's woman making a decision and think that man like that. And when they make that decision, it cannot be reversed. They are stuck. These women are 50, 60 years old, 40 years old by themselves, have all the money in the world, but they are miserable with their body. Miserable. Because their body will fall apart. Black women don't want to hear that. They want to be called queen. Queen. How can you be a queen and you're destroying your man? You want to take the man role. You want to be a queen. A queen cannot rule. Only if the man is not there, the queen. But it's the king. The man is very important. Man is very important. And the devil know that man is very important. That's why the devil could not went to Adam, because Adam knew the truth and the standard and the righteousness of God. Adam knew it. So did Eve. Eve made a choice. And look where the choice land us. Okay. Yeah, too many cybersecurity employee role playing on YouTube and social media as content creators. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? I'm ready to log off, guys. Thank everyone for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. It's 9:55. We're gonna be on. I think we're on for 2 hours. You know what I mean? West Hollywood. Look like he's from West Hollywood. Peace. Thank you, Marion. Appreciate it, guys, man. Guys, make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform, man. I appreciate 11 likes, guys. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like I tell people, man, I don't right now. Let me tell you something. I don't worry about likes and things like that. Yeah, you want the likes to go in the order, but I don't worry about subscribers. I'm past that stage. Right now, my number one job is to create content, good, positive content, share my perspective, share my godly views. That's all I have I could give you guys. That's all I have is the word of God. There's nothing else. Yeah, later on, we get little perks and things like that where the channel start generating some money. We're going to do coasters, YARDCHAT hats, and hoodies, things like that. Yeah. But away from that, the only thing I have to offer you guys is the word of God. If you don't want it, that's up to you. That's all I have to give you guys. And if that's not enough, I need to be the head of the Black Panther Party. I would get free housing now. If that's what you think. I appreciate you guys. Listen, I gotta go, guys. Make sure you guys press the listen. Thank you for the 11 likes, man. Wow, it's a beautiful thing when people. Let's tell you something. A great feeling to a person that doing good is when people acknowledge what it's saying is good. So when 11 people said, YARDCHAT, I like what you're saying is true. So that encouraged me, and I thank for we on for 2 hours. We on for 1 minute, 1 hour and 42 minutes, and how I get my justification when people press the like button, people comment, people share the videos, people subscribe. That's make me feel good. That make me sure. You know what? I'm not 100% know everything, but what I'm saying, people agree with it. I make sense. It's the truth. It's righteousness. It's the word of God. You don't like it, and a lot of people are gonna come against this channel because this channel have a standard. This channel have a standard, and if you're not up to this standard, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna lower my standard. You got to come up to my standard, guys. And so we're gonna have our first live podcast with multi-panel, February 8th, 2 p.m. on Facebook. It's going to be on Facebook. I think I'm going to share with Facebook, Instagram. I'm not sure because I'm going to be using StreamYard. But we definitely going to be on next 2 weeks by the grace of God. We're going to have at least 7 to 8 people on. So all this week, I have to get people information and like emails so I can forward them the link. So when we go live, because what happened, we're going to be on maybe like 15 minutes prior before we go live. So everyone could be comfortable, get situated, because I don't want to just go live with everybody. No, I just want to tell people, listen, come on a Zoom. I'm going to set up everything. And when everything's set up, we just go live and we just roll with the thing. So join us on February 8th at 2 p.m. on YouTube. And we're going to have a panel, multi-discuss, and we're going to be discussing mental health. I think that's going to be our first. And we're probably going to be on mental health, talking about that for a while, because I don't think one show is going to be 2 hours. I don't think it's going to benefit. We're going to do another show. And my daughter be on there, a couple people on there. So thank you for joining me, guys. Make sure you press like, share. Thank everyone that's coming on this platform. I appreciate everyone. And thank you very much.